That time has expired.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to spend 5 minutes, sir, but I want to pick up where that woman has just left off, because I spent my holidays in Northland this year, and I didn't hear the birds. And I'll tell you why, because the pest control in Northland is so abysmal that the birds are being killed off. And the conservator up there, the conservator in Northland, didn't even have the guts to be able to ask for any more money, which is less than $1 million a year, to ask the government for more money to preserve those birds, because she knew that she was going to get turned down. And that's the legacy of this government, sir. The legacy is that they have got no money, they've cut the budgets, and now our forests, certainly in Northland, sir, are at risk. So that's where I want to start off. But I want to talk about a meeting that I had yesterday with a young guy called Sudhir Singh, who's from Generation Zero. And he spoke in the Auckland Council. He spoke in the Auckland Council a few days ago, and he talked about pulling up the ladder. And what he meant was that while he was trying to get things that we all want, a house, a job and everything else, the well-heeled and everybody else around the Auckland area was pulling up the ladder. And he was booed and hissed as he gave evidence to the Auckland City Council about the need for more housing in Auckland. We all want the same things that I want, he wants. He wants to be able to have a piece of that Kiwi dream that I had, which is about getting his own house. But inequality in New Zealand, sir, has grown wider and wider. And I'm talking about not just about the inequality between the rich and the poor, but I'm talking about the inequality between young and old. Because the younger people, sir, today, they come out of university with a huge student loan. They have to pay that off. And then they're confronted, if you're living in Auckland, with $900,000 plus average house price. Now, who can possibly afford that? These people have been priced completely out of the market. And I want to say, sir, that this government doesn't look forward. It doesn't look to those people who need their help, not like the Labor Party, which has just recently put up its proposal to have 3 years free tertiary education. At least there's a plan. There is a plan there to address the inequality, the intergenerational inequality that exists in this country, sir. Then, not only that, sir, but this government won't even look at the issue of superannuation. Right now, this year, we are spending more money on superannuation than our entire education budget, and it's still going up. That is something, that is a legacy, once again, that these younger people are going to have to pull up. Sir, Sudhir Singh was wanting what a lot of other young people have been asking for. But this government, it defends the people who booed and hissed, and basically these people who are desperate to hang on to their privilege, desperate to keep their property prices high, desperate to pull up the ladder so that young people don't get a chance anymore. And that is something, sir, from the Labor Party that we detest. We detest unfairness. Sir, we want the best for everybody. We don't want to see the inequality gap growing, both in terms of poverty, but also, sir, in that intergenerational equity. So we're willing to put our money where our mouth is. We want to see students, people going on to tertiary training and getting it for free, so they're not burdened down with great big loans, sir, so they do get a proper leg up and a proper chance in life. And we want to see them get affordable housing, and that's why we have always supported the building and the construction of 10,000 houses, 10,000 affordable houses a year. Those are two bold initiatives, sir, about addressing what we need to be doing in the future, and that is something that this government has nothing to say about, because it's allowed the property price to go to $900,000 average price in Auckland, and it has nothing to say for those younger people who want to get a chance in life. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.